What's up guys, it's Matthew here, and today I'm just going to break down really why as a local service business, hiring in-house can lead to unnecessary expenses, as well as the problems associated with having to train someone up, the hourly costs, the stress, and really how we do things differently by becoming the Backsplash to your business. Now don't get me wrong, building a team is important, but let me tell you why rushing into hiring in-house, especially for marketing growth, can become one of the most expensive mistakes you make. Okay, so the real costs of hiring in-house, and just to kind of give you a perspective, like you can hire someone that's maybe a marketing assistant or someone trying to run your ads or handle content, but suddenly you're now spending upwards of $4,000, $8,000 per month minimum on salary, plus not to mention all the benefits, payroll taxes, and the time it takes to manage them. But worst of all, you're now the role of a trainer. Like you're teaching them instead of having them help you grow, which is what you did for them in the first place. You hired them to help you. And what happens is it doesn't really work out. Like you're back to square one, the momentum's gone and money's burned and the time is lost. On top of that, it's kind of like the next part that it leads into, which is the stress side of it. You know, hiring in-house can be one of the most emotionally draining things you do when you're already running the day-to-day, you're taking care of your team, you're delivering quality to your clients, you just don't have the bandwidth to babysit another role that isn't really delivering on a results-based thinking level because they're paid per hour. And that's really why we exist. Because at Backsplash, we're not some corporate company. You know, we're not some agency handing you a couple documents to look at. We're your Backsplash. Because just like in a kitchen, without Backsplash, it kind of looks like shit. Built on a be-a-doer attitudes though, we handle your strategy and the hands-on work that most people would avoid, hence we become the Backsplash to your business. And the reason it's better than in-house is because you pay us to perform. You know, we work with different businesses and markets that have allowed us to test, fail, adapt, and refine our systems and processes for businesses like yours, which is why we've built out the case method in the way we did, content, advertising, sales, and effort. It allows us to just focus for you on customer relationships while we handle the acquisition backend. And so if you've been feeling the pain of trying to hire in-house or you're stuck juggling a million hats and this is giving you hopefully a little clarity, then hit the like and subscribe. Not for my ego, it just helps the algorithm push out to more people and allow others to learn so they don't make these mistakes. But to finish this up, like what you actually need is instead of going the in-house route and hoping for the best, you need a growth partner who already knows what works, who can write your ads and run them, who can script content that converts views into follows and follows into customers, who can set up the funnel and optimize the follow-up and understands the rhythm of your business. I mean, that's what we do, but we're not here to look cute on Zoom call. You know, we're the doers, the ones who get in the weeds, roll up the sleeves, and take action and get things moving. And I create these videos because I want to watch others win. I want to watch others take value and go, yeah, I want to work with Backsplash and really have them become the Backsplash to my business, because action is the only thing that compounds. And one final point I'd like to make is that hiring in-house too early is like building a house and laying tile before the foundation's even dry. Sure, you can do it, but you're probably going to regret it later. And you don't have to work with us, like I'm not saying that, but just make sure you start with a team that's already done the reps, that knows how to grow local service businesses, that treats money like it's your own, and actually cares about your growth. But with that, as always, have a blessed day.